cloth designers, makeup artists, they should try by all means to associate themselves with whoever will be taking care of the part of those celebrities coming into the metros, you know. With Baba dress, Baba makeup, so that they won't drive with their makeup artist from their provinces. So they know it's okay, we've got this group in Mpumalanga that is doing a fashion, that is doing makeup. None, you guys, you need to group yourselves together, talk to those people. I don't know what the SIFs are doing. I don't really know what the SIFs are doing because a lot of things are happening in the province without the knowledge of SIFSA. But SIFSA is there to represent artists. But members of SIFSA, they're not aware in our province.
Hi, this is X Bandit and you are watching the Grind Visuals. Cheers.
And yo, this is the couple and you guys are watching the Grind Visuals. South.
Yo, Sanwan guys, this is Silent Musician and you're watching the Grind Visuals.
Grind Visuals. Hashtag Memories in Motion.
Shabshabola, this is DJ Mnyasa remixing Buddha once again. I'm happy to be here on the Fearless Podcast, episode 6. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click the subscription button down below. You know, I did the episode 5, I think a couple of weeks ago, using my native language, of which is Siswati, having to talk about the theology of God, the study of God, who is God, Jesus God, and that. Yo, I was added to another group says let's talk religion, so people were firing me with questions. So some of the things were fruitful, some of the things you can see with our people, they don't want to reason, man, in a correct manner, because if sometimes you reason with people and don't agree, you just move. But let's agree to disagree, then we move. But I can sense it with some dealing with old people, you know, because, you know, I don't have time to waste with old people because they find me with questions, asking me what evidence. Then I've explained, I go for what is written, I was not there. The letter is evidence enough. They wanted something tangible, something, I don't know what they wanted, because I also said, if someone can say, produce your own evidence that maybe you're a South African, you go for a document. You talk about the Quran being a better book. The Quran is not a better book, so they say, because of slavery and all that. But no, nevertheless, I see call Apostle. So I'm happy that I did tackle most of the things, especially on the episode 5. Whoever having to watch episode 5, some of them asked me to do episode 5 in English. So I think it will be a repetition of one and the same thing, because I did have debates with the previous pastors and theologians. If you can check their little page, I got the Grand Visuals. Just check there. I think it's Hassan Tower versus whoever. Just check within here. You can see where we are having some dialogues with the theologian, having to actual side like, because most people on Facebook, they said, but where are the Christians to say their side? Look, guys, I was walking at Babaton. I saw this group. I think there's a new group. Not a new group, they're an old group, but now they are doing what the Jehovah's Witnesses are doing by giving people pamphlets. I think those are the Seventh-day Adventists. They give me a pamphlet that says to say a new way to new life, or new life, something like that. A book that has to do about the Christ and everything. But no one said, no, but guys, you cannot give people books, you cannot preach without having opponents, because it's not a debate. A debate it's who will oppose you. But if now someone is preaching on TV, Christianity is the only way, you cannot say, oh, stop, bring some other religion. No, unless it's a symposium, a debate. So yeah, maybe but other than that, in Mpumalanga, Tekwane South, Nkomazi, Matulu, and other places, we experienced a lot of flood. And I think people should refrain from building near streams, emifula, like river streams or river banks, closer to those places, because that's where water moves. That's where more water moves. But then I think some of them, they build not thinking maybe mandanga fields unless but water will pass here, this and that. We've arranged those passages for water to flow smoothly. So but only to find Some people lost their furniture, some people lost their cars, some people lost lives, especially ngalabo nkomazi. So kulaba labahlekile ihlobo nebangantinini sithi ke dudu lehlanga lungehlanga inna lillahi wa inna lillahi rajiun. Siyakhala siyatsabuka nakulabo labalahlekile nje timpahla tabo ikakhulu furniture in Siswati we call it timpahla and all those things, even a house regarded as impahla in Siswati language. So hopefully help will come. Those ones who are willing to, who want to help, want to help willingly, so they can contribute whatever that they are contributing. Let's build the nation together. Other than that, congratulations to DJ Spoo, MOFAYA. He was in a tour, America, I think from last year October, if I'm not mistaken. He came back now January, only to find that I've heard with MOFAYA Saito distributor in America. He went there with the Major League for Makiki. He was touring around America and all that. And congratulations again to Trevor Noah, as well as Zex Bantwini, Nomcebo Zigote. Congratulations to them, as well as Dongamla, who was there. Unfortunately, I don't know much about him, but then they won some Grammy awards. They are representing South Africa very well. It shows that music way too is international or global, having to see Grammy Awards coming to South Africa. You'll remember with Lady Smith Black Mambazo used to win Grammy Awards. You'll remember having to watch a lot of things, especially as far as media is concerned. People, South African actors and actresses, artists in South Africa, they are winning. They are championing the world. You watch about the Woman King, you will see about Zozibini Tunzi, who was former Miss South Africa. You will see about Tusom Petu. You will see a lot of South African actors and actresses. Seputlana is also there with the Woman King. So, yeah, man, watching a lot of international stuff, you see our very own. So, man, and surely South Africa is moving in a right direction. And I've heard that the world, the piano sound is taking over the world. So surely we are moving to the right direction. And again, in South Africa, we have lost a big NAS member. Big NAS member Mampincha. We lost Mampincha this year. Last year we lost Mampincha in December, and this year, just now recently, we lost AKA Kenan Forbes. May his soul rest in peace. May their soul rest in peace. May their soul rest in peace. So we saw what happened, some footages and all that. So we say condolences to the Forbes family, Nalabanye, Labatloza, Nadomdin, Forbes, as well as South Africa. We have lost a legend, an iconic man in as far as music is concerned. AKA, it's very good classical music. They gave us, you know, the great Ntontoni hip hop. Him and Cassper Nyovest, that beef, yes. So it made hip hop alive. All eyes were on them. So yeah, no, that was great. And another thing, that the Metro FM are coming. I've just got a call now being told they are happening on the 6th of May. They are no longer on the 26th or 29th of April. Just forgot the date, but then they've moved to the 6th of May. 5th of May, there will be a pre-party. Then they are trying to organize after party. Hopefully, Mpumalanga artists will also participate there. And I have also heard that Blyde River Canyon in Mpumalanga, it will be closed, I think, for a month, because there will be some activities taking place there. Maybe they are doing documentary or a film, I'm not sure, but a show that will be doing there at Blyde River Canyon. I've heard from hearsays that some American media companies are coming there to do American shows. I'm not sure about that, but hearsay. But then I saw the release. Is it a statement by MTPA, of which is Mpumalanga MTP, Tourism and Parks Agency? Yes, I nearly said traditional. So yeah, I saw this the release there. Me and my other brothers would try to check, would see how Mpumalanga creatives going to benefit those ones who are doing films, those ones who are in the film industry, to be there, to observe, to be runners, so that they can benefit, because we are tired of hearing people saying they are coming here to boost the economy of Mpumalanga, but only to find that in Mpumalanga people are not benefiting. What's benefiting Labasema Karach, and that they do benefit, but as far as the media is concerned, we need to be there to check how they do things, how do our American brothers do things, and having to learn. Remember, we have TVs that are coming in Mpumalanga, so it will be very vital for us to learn, so learn how they do things, so they can share the information, they can share the knowledge, so not just connect and do things closer to their level, because they are more advanced in terms of doing our production, so they are coming in our own space, of which is in Mpumalanga. So we are still waiting to hear who will be there to observe, maybe 2 or 3 people, whatever case may be, to be there for a month with them, camping with them, having to come back to us and share the information, So State of Provincial Address, of which is SOPA, we saw that SONA State of Nation Address taking place now. So now the remaining State of Provincial Addresses, Nigola Sele, Mpumalanga, we're having the State of Provincial Address, of which is SOPA. I think it's happening on the 24th of February, this month of February. SOPA, media personnel are invited, your journalists are invited there, so you just fill up a pay slip, they call it a pay slip, you reply there that if you want to be part. So we did fill up those things so that you can go there and experience how our provincial address is having to hear the budget breakdown, especially to the departments that we focus more into it, which is the Department of Culture, Sports and Recreation, which artists can agree with me that we are focusing more into that department, because the Department of Sports, the Department of Culture, Sports and Recreation, so we are creators, we're focusing more into that department. What's the budget there? What was the budget last year? What happened to the budget? Because you may remember that last year they did open call for funding, we did apply, but most people are still saying they haven't approved their applications. But then I think I did explain into one of the Fearless podcast that they said they will look into those proposals this year with the budget, maybe that will be allocated this year, because last year they said that the budget EBLA move. I remember when I mentioned in one of the podcasts that October 2022 we had a meeting with the leadership there, with the delegations of those ones who are in the office of the DCSR. So that's what they've said to us last year, and we had to come back and report to the creatives. So if maybe you haven't heard this thing from the other podcast, at least we are hearing it now. So another thing is that designers, not graphic, I nearly said graphic designers who cloth designers, makeup artists, they should try by all means to associate themselves with whoever will be taking care of the part of those celebrities coming into the metros, with Baba dress, Baba makeup, so that they won't drive with their makeup artist from their provinces. So they know it's okay, we've got this group in Mpumalanga that is doing fashion, that is doing makeup. None, you guys, you need to group yourselves together, talk to those people. I don't know what the SIFs are doing. I don't really know what the SIFs are doing because a lot of things are happening in the province without the knowledge of SIFSA. But SIFSA is there to represent artists. But members of SIFSA, they're not aware in our province. Even this thing that I'm mentioning, that the Blyde River Canyon will be closed. Some of them, they're not even aware. But then we have representatives from your provincial, as well as your regional, as well as your municipality or your municipality representatives. But most people are not aware. And shout out to Babaton Mines, Pan-African Resources, as well as Elangeni Generation Outreach. You remember when Elangeni Generation Outreach had AMA 9 stops within the province developing filmmakers as well as actors and actresses in a competition format. We gathered there at Babaton for 3 days. It was a nice experience, having to watch movies, having to watch each and every movie, and with judges who were there judging, grilling us, telling us where to fix, how to grow. It was a fruitful gathering, of which I strongly believe that Mpumalanga Mpumalanga is in the right path as far as a film is concerned, So we were there as Barberton, as Ego Visuals Barberton. We got position 2. I think if you saw the picture of mine there, I scooped a medal on behalf of the group, and we got a prize of 20,000 rand, of which that prize we need to check what equipment we can buy of that amount, So that's that basically. So it's like a voucher. Yeah, we won a voucher. Ego Visual Bush won a voucher of 70,000 rand. Congratulations to them. And the Legacy, they won 10,000 rand, of which that they took the third prize. And basically everybody won. We did well. I personally created new family, new friends, people that I will work with in the near future, people that I communicate with, in how best we can create movies, how best can we work together in the province. So basically that's what was happening. So yeah, now crowning Miss Mpumalanga 2023 happening on the 1st of April 2023 at AFM Communal. It's a communal auditorium in Nelspruit. It's happening. Tickets are available. VIP general is 200 rand and VIP is 500 rand. VIP also includes your after party. You are going there to the after party, and I saw that the event, it will be 90% Mpumalanga artists participating there, of which I'm very excited to be part of the journey, to be part of such a great event, to be a producer of audiovisuals, audiovisual producer of the show, of which, if you can see there, I'm busy doing editing the intros of the contestants, or the top 10. Let me not say contestant, but top 10. Is it top 10 contestants? So yeah, whatever, man. So yeah, basically that's that. There is nothing much, man. There's nothing much. So having to lose Keenan Forbes, South African musicians, and as well as his followers, we are shattered, So, but life continues. Things will be okay. So yeah, I'm drinking MOFAYA. It's my first time drinking this Tropicasi MOFAYA energy drink. Sometimes it also advises that you must flush it down with water after drinking it. It's a nice flavored drink. I'm not in the market of MOFAYA, but a brother have made it together with his partners. Oh, I can see here, Spuda, I can see the Ikamanga tree here. Ikamanga tree is one of the iconic trees in South Africa. No, I didn't check this thing. It's my first time having to buy this. I just bought it, so now I'm just checking here. Ikamanga. Ikamanga is the bird of paradise. I see it here. And there is an award that I call it in order of Ikamanga. It's the award that is you get that award. It's being awarded by the president. I think in Mpumalanga we have Dr. Dr. Esther Mahlango is having the order of Ikamanga, as well as Ray Peer. They have the order of the late Ray Peer, may his soul rest in peace, have the order of Ikamanga. Then I see a sun here from Mpumalanga, the place of the rising sun. I see some palm, I see some pine trees here, if I'm not mistaken. It's a beautiful can, Beautiful can, flowers. I see the sun, I see birds flying. Beautiful can. Tropicas, it's tropical, in fact. So nice one. It's Buddha, it's limited edition. So I'm happy to be testing this Tropicas. Let me just quench my taste. Yeah, man. That's basically. I think those are the updates. I don't know if I'm just doing it as if like I'm updating people. Because, if this podcast was initially started by Percy Gaitwa, of which is a pastor, So people are amazed. Why was I tackling religious things previous? The main focus of Fearless was religious matters and as well as social issues. So since I'm doing it alone, Percy is not around. Sometimes he's there, sometimes not there. He's not around. I think I had him once. Just imagine. now I'm doing episode 6. I had that guy once. First episode, it was discussed religious things, social issues, touching a little bit of political issues, you know. So since I'm alone, I just deal with a lot of artisting, social things. Yeah, that's that. And I do Mbombela Online, of which I feature most prominent figures. So I'm looking forward to have Sis Kukunya Rand. I'm looking forward to have Zakele Mbatane, Lady Mo. You know, Lady Mo is still running away. I still have to find him, Abela, and have conversation with him on the Mbombela Online. I still have to have Umateu Poza. I still have to have Abolaki Cause and other prominent people, Opapila and Tourism. A lot of people, because we are looking forward to do 13-part episode of Mbombela Online. I still have to feature Aboma Duman so that they can speak on behalf of radio, as well as Abo Fortune Tegati, you likes of Shaba. I will really appreciate to have Abomam Tembi Matubandlela to come and share knowledge about radio, as much as radio is vast. Remember, as much as we are doing podcasts, we all want to be into bigger platforms like your SAPC. So most people are into community radio stations and looking forward to be part of the SAPC. We all grew up listening to radios like Lukwala Kwala, radios like Ikwekwezi, radios like your Metro Kozi. So especially if you are in Mpumalanga and you are in the community radio station, you are looking forward to be in Lukwala Kwala. So hearing from here say that since you can see that SAPC, maybe some will tell you, some will tell you this and that, but still we are looking forward to be part of the SAPC. Hence we are trying by all means to mold ourselves in these community radio stations, in this podcast, so we can become good presenters in the near future. But then some people are shattered saying, it seems like SAPC is no longer employing people, but we'll need people like Abo Mamte Matubandlela to be in this podcast, just like your Mbombela Online podcast, having to explain the whole journey of SAPC, what's the vision of our mother radio Kwala Kwala FM, you know. So yeah, I'm happy that I think now is the era of podcasts, that people have created their own platforms to voice out without being limited. People have created I don't understand why you think that 70 cell phones were able to create podcasts, to share content, to talk, man. You know, I'm alone. I'm talking my mind fearlessly. So you see, so maybe one day if they want to hire people, they will just look at people with my podcast, because now you are prominent. Your face is there. Remember, TV. In Mpumalanga, they have to grant 3 certificates in Mpumalanga for TV. Surely, if you are there, out there, you are prominent, you are familiar, you share content, positive vibes, you stand a good chance with TV, because you've been in front of a camera for quite a long time, you know. So there is something that I want to say, but I don't really want to say it now. But I think I should say that in Mpumalanga, so far so good, there is a group that is holding a license for TV. Serious stuff, eh? Serious stuff. So ask me around June. Hey, what happened to that license? So that I can also dig much. So that's that, man, guys. So yeah, keep well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Nothing much. If you want me to tackle other issues, comment. Then I'll read your comment and I come back to episode 7 of the Fearless Podcast and I deal with that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my voice. Thank you. I think you guys will keep up as far as media is concerned. And Labama Flat, please contribute. Please, let's challenge ourselves by doing one good thing a day.
The Grind Visuals. #Memories in Motion.